Hello, thank you for listening and watching this video. Welcome to my psychic horoscope tarot reading for the end of November 2019. So this is from November 18th, which is the time of me recording this video, until the end of November, November 30th. So this is not zodiac sign specific, this is not gender specific. This is just me reading the energies for now until the end of the month. So let's just get right into it, and I hope you are able to resonate with the messages that I have to relay from Spirit, your ancestors, our ancestors, the collective, God, and all of the above, alright? The angels. So let's just get right into it. Let's cleanse these cards really quickly. In Jesus' name, alright, amen, because I've been doing a lot of personal readings. By the way, if you would like a personal reading from me, check out my website, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com. Purchase your reading. You can also call me or text me at 703-791-9162. I am available. I appreciate your patience. Typically, I'm able to get readings back the same day or within 1 to 3 days. Things have been getting a lot busier lately, by the grace of God. So the turnaround time has been a little bit slower than usual, but I'm getting my groove back. Mercury retrograde, knocked my wig down a bit, but it's looking pretty good lately. All right, so let's get into it and see what's in store for the energies from now until the end of November. So what messages does Spirit have for those subscribed to this YouTube channel, for those watching this video, for those getting notifications? Alright, on this YouTube channel, make sure you hit the bell next to the subscribe button. But for those connected to Spirit, most importantly, what messages do the angels, ancestors, and protectors have for us from now until the end of November 2018? Going on from now until the end of November. There could be something being offered to you at the moment that you're not happy with or you're not accepting. I feel like it's maybe in the way that it's being offered. It feels very much like you want it. You want what you want and you want it now, but it's like you're getting breadcrumbs of what you really. You're getting breadcrumbs. You're not getting the full bread. You're not getting the full course meal. And that's what's upsetting a lot of you, I feel. This could be related to love. This could be related to work, romance, whatever the situation is. But I feel like the reason why you're getting this is because whoever's offering you these breadcrumbs is a little bit unsure about taking you on for the full course meal in some way. You have what it takes, but they're not sure if what you have is going to really get the job done in the full term. But I feel like you're starting to make a really, really good impression on someone, alright, in some way, shape, or form. Because your foundation within yourself is getting a lot stronger. You've been going through a lot of transformations within yourself. You've been dealing with a lot of karmic cycles. You've been ending a lot of karmic cycles as well and starting new ones. So there's something about fate kind of coming in for your benefit and things turning around for your benefit with your foundation. Specifically with your personal finances, you may notice a big change from now until the end of the month. And it's a positive change for a lot of you. Like, a lot of you have gotten rid of any negative influences related to your finances, and just your personal foundation, your sense of self, alright? And especially anything that, or anyone that has been draining you in your finances and your sense of self as well, alright? Some of you are letting go of this idea that you have to, either rely on other people for what you want to achieve, or you're letting go of the idea that people have to rely on you for what they want to achieve. You are really getting into this energy where you want to be your own individualized self and you don't want to have to be responsible for others. So you're learning to not be so invested, alright, actually, in other people in their lives, and only investing so much of your time, your energy, your resources, your knowledge, your communication. All right, there's something where you're really. It's almost like you're wanting to set rest to a chapter in your life, but you don't know how. It could deal with your family. Once again, it could deal with family energy. All right, you're wanting someone to grow up. You're wanting someone to realize their own strength. It could also be a mother figure in your life, but there's something also with your family, I feel like, where you're growing kind of a different relationship with your family. It's not that you're wanting your family to be less reliant on you. It's just that you're wanting your own life, I feel like, separate from family or people that you're responsible for in some way, shape, or form. All right? People that rely on you. Dating life, love life could be a bit of turbulence there in this sector of your life at this time. But it's really about you learning certain lessons that needed to be learned. I feel like the first half of November was not the best time for love, whether you're coupled or single, all right? But specifically, if you're single, you've learned a lot of lessons relating to love and how you come across in love, and I mean, maybe even the type of love that you choose to go towards. And it's really kind of a burden almost for you to implement these lessons. It's like it's difficult to face yourself and realize certain things within yourself that's actually blocking you from love that you thought were conducive to love coming in and allowing love in. But it's a relearning here for a lot of you when it comes to love and romance, all right? And how to approach romance and love specifically, whether you're single or coupled once again. Could be some negativity in the workplace for a lot of you, all right? Could be some negativity in your routine. Some of you may have had a disruption in your routine, your daily routines, and your sense of organization. It's like almost something or someone impended on your sense of routine or your sense of organization. It's like also someone's negative habits or negative energy could be rubbing off on you in the workplace or in general. This could be a partner in some way, shape, or form. So there's a need to assert your boundaries here. But there's also someone in the workplace I feel like that you may be having a negative interaction with, and it could be festering a bit. All right, and it may be time for higher ups to step in. Some of you are thinking about leaving a love relationship or a business partnership. It's like you feel too constricted, you feel too restricted, all right? It's almost like you don't have your own voice in a relationship or in a situation, and you're trying to find your own voice, and it's like the only way to find your own voice is by leaving in some way, shape, or form. All right. Some of you could be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. All right. If it's not fire, a lot of you are burning through old paradigms, old ways of being, old skin. You're shedding old skin. Feeling very fiery energy from these cards. A lot of you are realizing just how strong you are, how hard you've worked, but also just how stronger you have to become and how much harder you have to work to get to where you really want to be. Because where you really want to be is going to require more of you moving forward. All right, so in 2020, because we're getting to December, this is the end of the month, so moving forward there's going to be more required of you to get to where you want to be, but know that it's for the benefit of you. All right, so if you want your life to change, then you have to be willing to put in that work to change it moving forward. A lot of you need to have more fun. A lot of you are looking to traveling in 2020, I'm feeling. Or even in December, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are like traveling, even if for a short moment. There's something about December, you get a taste of what 2020 has in store for you, really. All right, in terms of fun and excitement and adventure, that kind of energy. Some of you are making some changes in terms of your career sector. Some of you are also leaving relationships with your father. Like you're leaving your father behind in some way, shape, or form because maybe it's becoming toxic in some way or something along those lines. Some of you could also be leaving a business deal or a business relationship related to a father as well. But in the sector of career, you are leaving certain things behind. Old ways that you used to do things, or maybe even old ways that people expected you to be. Like you're no longer allowing those things. You are really putting your boundaries up in relation to your career sector. All right, like I'm loving that for you all. You could meet a Queen of Wands, once again a fire sign woman, or maybe you yourself are a fire sign woman and you're or a fire sign feminine energy, where a lot of people come or will be coming to you for advice, for insight, for clarity, If you have fire energy in your chart, you're very fired up at this time, which makes sense because we're going into Sagittarius. All right, we're going into Sagittarius season, so happy birthday, Sagittarius. But there's a very fiery energy here, and it feels like um, we're burning through old paradigms. We're burning through restrictions. We're burning through rules and regulations in order to attain our freedom. Now, there are certain changes going on that a lot of us may be apprehensive about, and it may deal with our personal sense of self. Like, we may find ourselves changing, like, doing things that we thought we wouldn't be. Some people who are a little bit more hardened may find that, they're becoming more softer. Like, some people who may find that, oh, you thought you would never want to travel, you're suddenly getting the urge to travel. There's a lot of newness around our energy at this time, and kind of facing our fears even as well. All right. So let's get a quick spread once again to get more clarity and insight. Remember, if you want your own personal psychic reading from me, or a birth chart reading from me, because I do birth chart readings as well, or even candle work, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Thank you all so much who purchase readings from me on the regular, my regular clients, and people who reach out to me who are new clients. I do have specials, all right. A one question special for $15, as well as a $55 for a 20-minute psychic tarot reading and 20-minute birth chart reading special on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com/specials. Alright, but remember, you can also call me or text me at 703-791-9162. However, the quickest way to get your reading is to just purchase it, and we can schedule it right then and there. Alright? Further clarity for the collective energies for November 18th now until the end of the month, November 30th. What's in store? What can we expect? Make sure you subscribe. There is something about travel, change, wanting a new home, wanting a new life, wanting a new environment for a lot of you, and some of you may be exploring these types of things, and it's almost like you're taking mental notes of where you want to be moving forward. Alright, you're taking mental notes of what direction you want to take moving forward as well. There's a lot of mental notes being taken here, I feel. A lot of you are just wanting to get back to yourselves, to feeling like your old self, to feeling like, there's a void that has been opened during this Mercury retrograde energy that you're trying to, fill up once again, I feel, for some of you. Some of it could deal with abandonment for some of you. A lot of it, for a lot of you, is dealing with your sense of security and safety in the world at large. Alright, do you feel safe? Do you feel secure? And if not, alright, what is it that you can do to, what directions, what action can you take moving forward to feel that way? Once again, there could be differences in family at this time. You could have, or in your life you may have family that you don't see eye to eye with at this time, or there's just confusion around family. It's like, maybe you haven't heard from someone in a while, or someone hasn't heard from you in a while, and it's like, are we beefing? Like, what's going on? Why haven't I heard from this person? But there's an energy here of not realizing that the phone goes both ways, communication goes both ways, so sometimes you have to be the bigger person and reach out to someone, alright? Once again, a transformation going on in terms of our family sector. All right, our love sector as well. A lot of us are becoming more enlightened in love, and once again in how we approach romance and how we're blocking ourselves from love. Once again, is another theme that's coming up here, and I feel like that's going to help us moving forward in love. I feel like December is going to be a better month for love. All right, better month for love for a lot of us. Page of Cups here. There could be an olive branch at work exchange between you and someone else, or someone could be singing your praises as well. And it's like, it feels like the most unexpected person too that you would think. Someone really looks up to you in your someone looks up to you either in general or in the workplace. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign in context to love, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy, so it could be a female, alright? You could also hear something about pregnancy this month, alright? If you're a water sign or dealing with a water sign in love. Justice. So some of you could maybe be dealing with legal situations or could be hoping that the legal system works in your favor. I feel like it will. But for some of you, that it comes with restrictions or regulations that you're going to have to abide by. All right? So there's some sort of new opportunity coming for you. And it could be coming for you overseas. There could be someone or something overseas or long distance that is interested in you. It could be a job offer for some of you. So there could be travel involved connected to this. Once again, that Queen of Wands shows up. That fire sign energy shows up. Shows up in your work and career sector. It also shows up in relation to the father as well, interestingly enough. I get the Page of Wands here, or the Page of Swords, I'm sorry. In your friendship sector. So there could be something about a young air sign friend, alright, that is also singing your praises as well. Or is admiring you or is attracted to you in some way. There could be a young water or a young air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person feels young but mature at the same time in their mentality. But they are very intrigued and attracted to you. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign. It feels masculine energy, but that could sway male or female. Never go by the energy. Energy is energy. All right. It's how the energy manifests itself. Okay. Lastly, I get another air sign in your sector of prying. This air sign woman, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman, could be prying for information in some way, shape, or form from you. And it's like maybe not even information about yourself, but information about someone else that you're connected to. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of what you tell this woman, because it could come back to bite you in the butt. I feel like this woman isn't, the most diplomatic. So if someone were to ask her, who told you this? They would probably say it was you, all right? So be careful with that, all right? But nonetheless, thank you for allowing me to read for you. This is now until the end of the month of November. I hope I give you some clarity and insight. And remember, if you want a personal reading from me, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available for readings, birth chart readings, psychic tarot readings. I also have subscription readings where you pay a monthly fee. The most popular one is $20 a month for a 10-minute reading sent to your email each month, the first of the month. But I also do candle work and more. So check out my website. I would love to read for you. And I look forward to the next reading. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment, and share with your friends and family. You have a great rest of the month, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, or otherwise seeing you for your own personal reading. Love and light. God bless and no stress.